Ko Kerry Watkins, tuku ingoa, he Waikato Regional Manager, Takatūranga Mahi e Fulton Hogan. Fulton Hogan's in its 91st year this year. We view ourselves as a very young company. We've just ticked over 10,000 employees in March this year, 7,000 of those in New Zealand and about 3,000 odd in Australia. Waikato's roughly got 200 staff here for us, so we're a reasonably big business with a lot of diversity. I thought I'd touch on the industry. So I've broadly used data from the construction and infrastructure industry, courtesy of Infometrics. So in the Waikato, there's about 30,000 jobs. 20-25% of these are in the civil infrastructure space. Top third growth industry, 11.2% growth in the workforce between 21 and 26. There's, as you can see in that middle graph, there's a lot of diversity in our industry. There's a third of the staff highly skilled, 10% medium, another third medium skilled, and just touch under 30% that are low skilled. So great variety. There's a growing emergence of wahine in our industry. That's great to see the diversity that brings for us. 18% isn't high, but conversely, if you look at male nurses, we're double what they're achieving. A little bit about what we do at Fulton Hogan. All those things that you see on the screen there, we're involved in those industries, whether that be as a civil engineer, a plant operator, accountant, lawyer, traffic controller, 4D BIM modeller, landscape gardener, digital analysis, and so many more, then we employ them at Fulton Hogan. This here is a roadmap that Civil Contractors New Zealand have prepared. It's actually a fantastic tool, and I highly recommend people have a look at that tool. You can literally click on all the different areas, and it pops up with a profile on an individual who's a water treatment plant technician or an asset management engineer. It gives a profile on what they do, a bit of a role description about what they can, what areas of study they might need and what they might see themselves doing in their day-to-day work. I guess people talk about skills that's needed. The biggest skill that's needed, and I guess talking to principals in particular, we'll be all over this, is communication. And I guess it is a challenge with some of our young people, their inability to communicate, because it's all about the people and therefore ability to communicate. So some of our biggest challenge, I guess, is knowledge of our industry, awareness of the diversity of both role and level of entry that people can come into our industry, the career paths that can follow those choices, and the ability to switch between one thing and another, and attractiveness of what I think is a really cool industry that is responsible for shaping infrastructure in our future communities. So lastly, I'd just like to thank the Smart Waikato team. Fulton Hogan are proud to partner with the great work that you're doing.